Hello everyone! We have learned the basic and unique facts about South Africa in the previous two videos. This time, we're going to have a deeper look at the Rainbow Nation. South Africa holds numerous popular legends that have been passed on from generation to generation. Among all these, Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela is truly the most legendary icon. He is so influential that people from all over the world commemorate him. What do you know about his legendary life? Do you know his contributions? Do you know Nelson Mandela International Day? Let's find out these answers together. At first, let's enjoy the 1991 track, Glorious Days by Hong Kong's famous rock band, Beyond. This song is a tribute to Nelson Mandela's contribution to his country's freedom. It prizes the leader's love for his people and his fight for humanity. Let's pay attention to some of the lyrics. His dark skin gives meaning to his life, devotion to the color struggle. He believes in his ability to change the future. Who else can accomplish this? Many years after the musician died, Mandela heard about the song. It was reported that he shed tears while he listened to the song. So, why is Mandela such an extraordinarily great man in the eyes of so many people around the world? Let's find out more about him according to his memoir, documentary, and relevant information from Britannica. Firstly, early life and political activities. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela was born on July 18, 1918 in Tata, South Africa. His father was the chief of the Tembu, a Xhosa-speaking people. As a young adult, Mandela studied law. He became a lawyer in the early 1940s. Mandela wanted equal rights for South Africa's black people. Although blacks made up most of the country's population, whites controlled the government. Blacks had few rights under racial separation. In 1944, Mandela joined a group called the African National Congress, in short, ANC. The ANC was leading the fight against racial separation. In 1949, Mandela became a leader of the ANC. Secondly, imprisonment. Mandela later helped the ANC to create a secret military force. His work got him in trouble with South Africa's government. In 1962, the government put him in prison. In 1964, Mandela and other ANC leaders were sentenced to life in prison. Mandela became famous during his years in prison. Many South Africans worked to free him. International groups and people in other countries also supported Mandela's cause. In 1990, South African President F.W. de Klerk finally freed Mandela. Thirdly, presidency. Mandela became president of the ANC in 1991. He and de Klerk worked together to end racial separation. In 1993, the two men were awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. In 1994, South Africans of all races voted in the country's first fully democratic election. Mandela was elected president of a free South Africa. As president, Mandela set up the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. This group investigated human rights crimes that had happened under the former government. Mandela also improved housing, education, and living standards for people of color. Mandela stepped down as head of the ANC in 1997. He retired from politics in 1999 after one term as president. Later life. After his presidency, Mandela set up the Nelson Mandela Foundation. The group promoted peace and the protection of human rights. Mandela also supported other causes such as fighting AIDS and ending world poverty. Mandela died on December 5, 2013 in Johannesburg, South Africa. To commemorate the legacy of Nelson Mandela, the United Nations have officially declared his birthday on July 18th as Nelson Mandela International Day. In recognition of his fight for freedom, dignity, and human rights, the day also honors those who fight poverty and promote peace, reconciliation, and cultural diversity. Nelson Mandela International Day, also known as Mandela Day, is an internationally observance in honor of the revolutionary Nelson Mandela, celebrated annually on his birthday. The day was officially set by the United Nations in November 2009, with the first observance of Mandela Day held on July 18, 2010. The Mandela Day shines a light every year on the legacy of a man whose monumental achievements changed the 20th century and shaped the 21st. Mandela was a global icon who was revered worldwide as a champion of human rights, non-racism, and non-sexism. He played a critical role in unifying South Africans and inspiring democratic unity across Africa and the globe. His values and determination are reflected on and are the source of inspiration for others. Mandela advocated for the rightful dignity and equality of every living person and encouraged engagement and solidarity across all borders. His relentless pursuit for equality was paralleled with his status as the founding father of peace in South Africa. Nelson Mandela remains a symbol of power by resisting oppression. In times of disturbance, Mandela's legacy teaches everyone to choose dignity over humiliation, speak up during injustice, and forgive rather than hate. Well, after this session, you should be aware of the Mandela spirit of building a just and equitable order for all people. I also hope you will celebrate the idea that each individual has the ability to make an impact and the power to make the world a better place. Thank you.